Hey, what's up? I'm CJ.
Hey, I'm Stevie.
We're Drowning Pool.
And you're watching Jiggy Jag TV and fucking it up.
Okay, you're gonna screw.
We'll start over here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello,
friend.
I'm Zach Lopez Smith. I play the drums.
I'm Travis James. I'm lead vocals.
Dane Lopez Smith. I play lead guitar.
I'm Isaac. I play bass.
And you guys are
First degree.
Now, tell me a little bit about the band. I know there's a lot of people tonight that are swinging through your merch booth. Love the hell out of you guys, and then there's a lot of people that are discovering you for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
And then I noticed a couple people that had heard of you and had followed you for a couple different stops. So
Really?
I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, they were talking to your merch guy earlier.
Awesome. Yeah, we're pretty new. We're pretty new. We've only been a band for about we're going on our third year right now, but we've only been touring for about a year and a half. So we're pretty new. We're just trying to get out there to as many places and see as many faces as we can and get our music out there and make a name for ourselves, I guess, pretty much.
So how did you guys end up on this tour?
Actually, our manager set it all up for us. He actually knows the tour manager for In This Moment, so he was like, "Hey, I got this band. We'd like to open up on this next tour."
They need to tour
And,
as much as they can.
and so yeah, that kind of got the ball rolling for us, and now
That's cool.
here we are.
Yeah.
So what was it like the first night you guys were out?
Overwhelming.
It was pretty crazy.
It was crazy. we aren't used to touring with a band at this level, and
This is the biggest tour we've
yeah.
done. This is the biggest tour that we've done so far, and biggest crowds, biggest venues, biggest everything,
Biggest
and then
crew.
and then In This Moment, they're just like their production is just so much that really that first day they were still like trying to get used to setting everything up and everything, and it didn't give us really enough time to like get our stuff on stage and sound check and all that. So it was kind of a hectic day that first day, but it's definitely we're in the flow of it now and everything's flowing pretty smooth now. But that first day was just a pretty hectic headache of a day.
Rough.
So since you're on this big tour within this moment, do you have roadies yet?
All we have is our one merch guy, Chad. Chad Smith,
Okay,
shout out to
hey.
Chad. But
He's awesome.
yeah, he's doing a lot
He does
for us.
everything.
He is over there.
Yeah.
When I was waiting on you guys to get done loading your gear out, I was watching him, and he is selling CDs,
Oh, yeah,
doing
he-
wrist-band
he's
things,
awesome. He's
getting
awesome with the
people
merch.
on mailing lists.
Yeah, he's actually helped us out just as soon as we get here. He's the first one in the door talking to the front of house sound guy, the monitors guy, just everybody he needs to talk to find out where we need to set up merch or set up our gear and all that. So he's kind of been
That's cool.
he's been on top of his game this whole tour.
He does it
for
all.
us.
He's quite a jack of all trades. He does tour managing, merch, and even drives for us.
Holy crap, he's like your chauffeur, too.
Yeah, I mean, not all the time.
I just
We
drive
switch
all the
out, but yeah, we switch out with him, but
That's
he does
awesome.
share the load on as far as driving.
Now, being on this tour, what are some of the different cities you're excited about going and playing? Or is it just you just want to be on tour?
The one that was super exciting actually was Casper. We just did that. That was our last show before this show.
Yeah.
That was the day
I have
before.
a radio affiliate in Casper, Wyoming. That's awesome.
Right on. Yeah, we all grew up in Wyoming, and Casper has been like, I have a lot of family that lives there. We have a lot of family that lives there. So playing in the event center there, we've gone there for people's graduations and concerts and a whole bunch of different things. And so it's just really awesome to be able to play there and just say that we played at the event center. It was almost like a hometown show.
Yeah.
We had so many people there that were friends and family. And then another one was the Denver show that we played. And that was at a huge venue that I've been to 3 or 4 concerts at for huge bands, and the Fillmore in Denver, and
That's cool.
those were some like just bucket list kind of things.
One
that we
show
can
that
mark
I'm
out.
really excited for, like later on, is the Myrtle Beach show. It's gonna be a
Beach,
House
yeah,
of Blues, just
yeah.
because I hear, Myrtle
yes.
Beach in South Carolina. I hear it's really nice. We've never been there. We've been to Charleston, South Carolina, a few times. So I'm really excited to get there. Plus, it's a House of Blues show, so
Yeah.
all those
Those are always
venues are.
good.
I'm also
beautiful.
looking to the Chicago's House of Blues too. I'm looking
Yes, I
forward
was
to
under
that.
the impression that's like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7.
Sometime
Not
in
sure
the
what
next
the
few
days
days.
are, but
Sometimes, yes, the days just go together. At
Yeah.
this point. Now, you guys are hawking a CD over at the merch booth. Tell me about the CD.
It's brand new. It's actually the street release date technically isn't even until August 21st, I believe. But we got a
Some people who are finding you on tour.
yeah. That's the only way
It's
you
like
can get it
a
now.
Early release kind of thing.
The singles are on iTunes.
That's cool.
Singles are on iTunes.
You can pre-order the whole album on iTunes as well, right?
But that's all that's on iTunes right now is the singles. You can pre-order the album too, but it's a brand new album. We just got a big old shipment of them in for this tour, and we're trying to push it as much as we can and try to get those songs out there and get that album really going.
You can be one of the first to own it if you come to one of these shows.
That I think is really cool. Well, what did you guys have to do to get that to happen? To be able to sell this stuff.
It was just,
on tour
it was almost like too good to pass up. It was like, okay, we're on this big, high-profile tour. Let's get these CDs so that we can sell them to, you know, get early and then do the release later kind of thing. So
that's cool. Now, when you guys get done with this tour, what's next for you guys?
More touring, probably.
We're actually going on another tour. Like, seriously, 2 days after this tour ends, we're going out with Pop Evil. So
wow,
yeah.
In this moment to Pop Evil.
Yeah, and that'll be for about.
It's not bad being in band.
Yeah, we're excited. We're doing a lot. We're doing bigger and better things every time we go out. So we just want to keep the momentum going and keep getting big tours. And who knows? Maybe one of these days we'll be headlining here at the Cotillion.
Cool.
Maybe. Who knows?
So, social media. What's been the social media response to your music and this advanced releases of the CD and all sorts of things?
It's been really good so far. I mean, we're getting, you know, Facebook's blowing up. People are loving our new stuff, and we're getting a lot of pictures. People are posting. We're doing a thing where you hashtag This Is Our Rise. It's the name of our album.
That's cool.
So we're asking fans to hashtag This Is Our Rise, post it on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. And they've been doing that with pictures that they've taken of us or with us even. So it's been a really cool response.
The social media thing's been really cool. We're getting to that point, I think, where bands go and they turn off the notifications on their phones and stuff because, like, you look at your phone where
it just melts your phone.
Notifications. So I think we're starting to get to that point.
The worst thing that we have going on right now is we have, since we've been touring pretty much straight for the last year and a half, we have a lot of fans in cities that we played before. They're like, why aren't you coming to this place, or why aren't you coming to that place? And like every time I read those, I'm like, oh man, I wish we could just play at all these places.
Book our own tour.
I mean, as much touring as we're going to be hopefully doing for the rest of the year, hopefully we'll be able to hit all those places. I know we have a lot of people from like California that want us to come back out to California. And a lot of people in Florida that want us to come back out to Florida, and just everywhere in between. So, I mean, if you're watching this, we'll be in your city. Keep a lookout. Look at our social media. We'll be there eventually. Maybe not as soon as you want, but we'll be there eventually.
So who handles all the social media?
We kind of all do. We all chip in. You know, whether it's like a video to post or some pictures to post or some kind of thing to say on it, we all kind of share that whole thing.
Plus we have a social media person who handles all that. Taylor Harris, we love you, by the way.
She's awesome. Because before it would be us try to set everything up while we're setting up at all of our shows, but now it's just like, oh, here's a picture, send it to Taylor. She's gonna do it for us, so that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it works out. It helps out a lot.
That's awesome. Well, before I let you guys go, I want to get your influences as far as musical influences when you guys are up there on stage. What are your musical influences? We'll start over here.
Okay, I guess for me, really, the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold. I say that all the time just because he pretty much influenced me to start playing the drums, and then just from there I've just kind of emulated some of the stuff he does on stage. Definitely not as good as him, but hopefully one day I can get that.
Yeah. Well, for us, we
share.
We became friends probably 15 years ago, I want to say, and around that time, Creed's song "Higher" was on the radio. And the second I heard that song, before I was like listening to like, I don't know, Disney songs or something, but I heard that song on the radio. Heard that song, "Pardon Me" by Incubus and "Kryptonite" by 3 Doors Down, and those three songs were like the huge songs at that time, like 1999, 2000, and that's when I started like, let's play guitar, and we were friends. Like that's when our friendship started. I was like, dude, do you have a guitar? And he's like, yeah, I do. And I was like, I have a guitar too. And so we started playing guitar together and learning songs and doing that. And since then, our influences have grown and everything. But I can literally trace it all the way back to Creed "Higher" on the radio, 1999. Pretty much is when I started wanting to be, I guess, a rock star.
That was the birth of a whole band fantasy. Was seeing Scott Stapp be, Scott's staff
on the music videos.
and the music videos and stuff like that. And you're just like,
back when TRL was a thing and music videos were still on TV and all that.
So that was where the seed was planted. But I mean, well, I guess more currently, I get this a lot too at every show I play, just to bring out more of like a gritty persona to my stage performance. LeJean from Seven does definitely. Everyone says that, and it's true though, because that was what I got into, because like Creed is more of like a softer, but these days, and as far as the direction we want to take our band, I needed to get more aggressive with it. So he's definitely been helping the way I do things now.
That's cool. Okay, jump in there.
All right. Well, I'm like a huge Motley Crue fan, so I've always been obsessed with like.
I couldn't care by the hair.
Yeah. I've always been obsessed with like Nikki Sixx and like just everything he's done. I mean, maybe not so much the style of playing the bass, but just like his drive to form the band and write all the music and all that. Cool. So just kind of their up and down story has always been a fascination of mine. And then like one who I've been trying to like emulate a little bit, practicing and stuff, some of his riffs is like Rex Brown from Pantera. That's one of my favorite bass players. And of course, like Flea I just love listening to him. I'm not at Flea level yet from Red Hot Chili Peppers, but he's one of my favorite just bass players. So
that's cool.
Just on mine, I guess.
Well, before I let you guys go, how do we connect with you online? Facebook, Twitter, websites, all this stuff.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's just First Decree or First Decree Band on a couple different ones. You'll see our beautiful faces plastered all over the pages. So,
the easiest thing to do is go to Google and type in First Decree, and it should pop up all our pages.
When I typed it in earlier today for questions for the interview, the first thing you get is your Facebook and then your Reverb Nation.
Yeah. Works.
And actually, we just released a music video on Monday for Lost in the Crowd.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and go check that video out. It's actually in one of like the battle things on loudwire.com, so you can even go vote for that too.
That's cool.
While you're online.
Go vote for it so we can get in the
everything.
top 10. We're up against some really, really tough competition.
Like we're up against like what?
Five Fingers.
Five Finger Death Punch, Slipknot.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But yeah. Hell yeah.
It's like they gave you rocks and sent you into Rome. Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, well, all that. Anything that's on the internet, social media, all that stuff, we're on there, so
let's go.
Go check it out.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it.